Welcome to Word Warehouse. Today, we're exploring more than 50 essential English words that start with the letter B. Each word comes with simple meanings, clear examples, and useful collocations to help you understand and use them naturally. Let's get started. Banknote, piece of paper money. He paid with a banknote. Banned, not allowed by rules or law. The movie was banned in some countries. Bright, giving a lot of light or color. The light in the room is very bright.
The office is very bright. She wore a bright red dress. That's a bright idea. She has a bright future ahead of her. Broccoli, green vegetable with a thick stem. She cooked broccoli for dinner.
Broccoli is rich in vitamins.
Bullet, small metal object fired from a gun. The bullet hit the wall. The police found several bullet casings at the crime scene.
Bulletproof vest, protective clothing designed to stop bullets. The police officer carried a bulletproof vest.
Bullion, gold or silver in bars. The bank stores gold bullion.
The investor purchased a gold bar to add to his collection of bullion in the vault.
Gold bar, solid block of gold shaped for storage or trade. The bank keeps several gold bars in a secure vault. Bunk bed, bed with one frame above another. The kids sleep in a bunk bed.
The kids love their new bunk beds. Breath, air you take in and out. Take a deep breath and relax.
Book, written work printed on pages. She read a book at night.
I read a fascinating book about ancient civilizations.
Born, brought into life. He was born in April.
I was born in a small town by the sea.
Newborn, very young baby, born recently. The newborn slept peacefully in the crib. Brown, color between black and yellow. The leaves turned brown. Brown the chicken on both sides before simmering. At the end of the video, you'll find an extra explaining the difference between simmer and cook. And we've also included a link to one of our videos where we explain the expression simmer down. I like to add brown sugar to my coffee. She bought a loaf of brown bread at the bakery. I always cook brown rice instead of white rice for lunch.
Bruise, dark mark from an injury. She got a bruise on his leg from the fall. Briefcase, flat case for carrying papers. He put the contract and the laptop in his briefcase before leaving. Blue, color of the sky. The sky was bright and blue this morning.
Brain, organ that controls thoughts. The brain helps us think.
Your brain is an amazing organ.
Boat, small vehicle for water. They took a boat on the lake.
Build, make something by putting parts together. We need to build a stronger foundation for the house. Bug, small insect. There's a bug crawling on the wall. Boil, heat a liquid until it bubbles. Boil the water first.
Boiled, cooked in hot water. She ate a boiled egg for breakfast. Soft-boiled eggs. Eggs cooked in their shell until the white is firm, but the yolk is runny. I like to eat soft-boiled eggs for breakfast. Bored, feeling no interest. The student felt bored.
He was bored during the long meeting. Bronchitis, illness of the lungs causing cough. She stayed home because she had bronchitis. Bronze, brown metal made of copper and tin. The statue was made of bronze.
At the Olympics, Spain won a bronze medal in the women's basketball tournament after a hard-fought game. Brooch, decorative pin worn on clothes. He wore a brooch on his jacket.
Bullfight, event where a bull is fought in an arena. The tourist watched their first bullfight in Spain. Brilliant, very smart or very bright. She had a brilliant idea to solve the problem.
How the Spanish word brillante translates into English. In Spanish, the word brillante has several meanings, but English uses different words depending on the context. When something reflects light because it is clean or polished, the English word is shiny. The cutlery is shiny. For jewels or colors that sparkle intensely, English uses brilliant. A brilliant diamond. When talking about someone who is very smart or exceptionally talented, English also uses brilliant. He is a brilliant scientist. Border. Line between two places or countries. They cross the border at night.
The truck stopped at the border for inspection.
Blindness. Condition of not seeing. The disease can cause blindness.
His blindness didn't stop him from achieving his goals.
Blessing. Something good that brings happiness. The baby was a blessing for them.
The rain was a blessing after weeks of drought.
Having supportive friends is a real blessing. Losing that job was a blessing in disguise because he found a better one. Black, darkest color with no light. Bitter, strong, unpleasant taste or feeling. The coffee was too bitter for his taste.
Belongings, personal things that someone owns. He packed his belongings into a small suitcase.
Belt, strap worn around the waist. She tightened her belt before starting the hike. Beggar, person who asks for money on the street. A beggar sat near the door.
A beggar sat by the roadside asking for help.
Vagabond, beggar, homeless. All refer to people without a stable home, but with differences. A vagabond travels from place to place by choice. A beggar asks for money or food on the streets, and homeless simply has no home.
Barricade, barrier to block movement. The police set up barricades to control the crowd.
Barrier, something that blocks movement or makes progress difficult. The fence acted as a barrier to the animals. The inflation rate has surpassed the 10% barrier this year. Language can be a barrier to communication.
Barracks, building where soldiers live. The soldiers returned to the barracks after training.
Beret, round soft hat. She wore a red beret. Billion, number equal to 1,000 million. The company made $1 billion. Bird, animal with wings and feathers. A bird flew over the tree. Blouse, light shirt for women. She bought a new blouse. Body, the physical form of a person or animal. Your body needs rest. When a recipe tells you to simmer, it is asking for patience and gentle heat. Simmering happens just below the boiling point, when the liquid is calm and only small bubbles rise to the surface from time to time. It is used for soups, sauces, stews, and anything that needs time to develop depth. When you simmer, you are not rushing the food. You are allowing it to transform gradually, letting the heat work in a calm, consistent way. Simmer the sauce for 20 minutes. Let it simmer until the meat is tender. At Word Warehouse, we're here to help you break the language barrier and achieve your dreams. Learn, practice, and reach your goals with us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the rest of our vocabulary videos.